Alright, so we're going to be messing around with the new tier in PvP in this video. He has a lot of stuff in his passive. I don't know if some of this doesn't work in PvP or if the whole thing works. I assume the whole thing works. If they did, I'll give them props. Normally, I feel like some of these passives and stuff are pretty phoned in, but if they were like, all right, let's make a passive that works not only in Demonic Beast Battle, but in PvP, and it's this long with this many stat changes, applauds to them. Because I feel like if you did normally, like, oh, here's a character that has a crazy busted passive in, Demonic Beast Battle, it would destroy PvP. It would be way too unbalanced kind of thing. So the fact that this character can work in PvP and I assume the whole thing works, let me know if it doesn't, impressive. That's impressive to me. So anyways, if you don't know what the character does, for each applicable ally participating in battle, the applicable ally's crit resistance and crit defense are increased by 15%, their damage taken decreases by 15%, and the hero's damage dealt increases by 20%. His applicable allies are Unknown and Ragnarok characters. Applies Roar of the Battlefield to applicable allies at the start of the battle, which is increases pierce rate and damage dealt by 3% and 2% respectively, for every 1% of HP lost. Increases applicable allies' attack by 15% for 3 turns at the start of the allies' turn. So each start of your turn, you gain a 15% attack increase, not attack related. If there is one enemy on the battlefield, all buffs are removed from them when the hero uses a skill, applies before skill activation. If the hero uses, or if allies use single target attacks 3 times or more in one turn, 2 debuffs are removed from each ally, and allies whose debuffs were removed are healed by 20% of their max HP. So obviously Hell is a double single target character, and I don't know. Maybe we should use Merlin. I don't know. I don't want to use Milim because I feel like Milim is so lame. Do I even go for Tarmio Link? I guess we'll try it. Okay, I don't want her on an attack crit set. I'd rather go for CC just to be safe in general because I'm going to be playing in Challenger, which honestly could be a gamble either way. It could be pure bot city, could be people trying to push Challenger for the coins because the new shop update or whatever. So we'll totally just try it and see. I don't entirely know what we're going to get into, but I thought originally that this character was Demonic Beast Battle only, so I didn't even bother making a video on the patch notes or anything like that. I was like, who cares, not a big deal kind of thing. And once I saw that they actually did work in both, I was like, oh, like I was trying out the deer earlier and I was like, wow, okay, this actually is kind of good. So let's just go ahead and triple attack into melee since he's got a Froudern on the field. 222. Okay, that one was way less impressive. I think it's because it was the Amplify skill and we only had one buff on. Actually worked out kind of nice because he doesn't have Tarmio Link on at the moment, and we did not leave him with a lot of HP to recover there, but he doesn't have Tarmio Link, so it would have been nice to just go ahead and kill him outright. This is the Amplify skill, so I feel like the Amplify skill is just not going to be very good on this team comp. Could be wrong. Taking quite a bit of damage there. The flood skill, ooh, so much HP back. Hopefully that doesn't kill Froudern. If it does, big rip. Oh, okay, the Tarmio Link and stuff is gonna go hard now. Yeah, all these buffs, that could go insane. I'm a little worried about the Demon King, I'll be honest. It killed him. That's very unfortunate. It's gonna remove that debuff. Oh, okay. 1.1 on that is stupid. Damage cap, so obviously that's not going to do that much. I would have really liked to have seen how much damage that was going to deal. I should have used his skill second, but I was like, I'm not entirely sure if it's going to break the shield or not. This is going to suck a little bit because it's going to seal cards in hand. It is a Blackout level 4 as well. That's not great. Wasting skills there, which is fine. I think it's best for us to just push ultimate with Hell here, because that'll let us put retrogression back on, which will be really nice. But then again, we can't use anything at the moment, so bot behavior going crazy on the retrogression. Kind of funny, actually. A little unfortunate that we got a Froudern play at the very beginning, but I mean, at least we got to focus on like single targets and stuff, so it wasn't like all bad, I guess. I don't have any tier cards in hand, so I can't get his ultimate, which I only pulled for him for 1/6. I got him at like the 120 mark, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't care to pull for any extra, so not a huge deal either way. Actually, ultimates might not be the way to go. It shouldn't be a huge deal because we put retrogression on. I was gonna say we'll take too much damage from the whatchamacallit, the reflect, but if we have retrogression on, we can't die, so shouldn't be a problem. That 3.3 mil is crazy. That reflect is insane. Plus, this will actually put a shield on us too, which is actually really nice. The reflect kills the shield. I forgot about that. I thought that this was going to kill the reflect, or this was going to kill the shield, but the just damage in general killed it. Unfortunate that we're getting a delivery right now. Anyway, we'll move on so that way you don't have to hear this and I can just move to the next match. All right. Okay. I think this is a real player, which is cool. Rimuru is... I actually don't know what all we could do about that because the retrogression. Let's do this. It'll disable Hell, but not much I can do about that. Oh, nice. Okay, this is going to be so much. The 15% attack increase, by the way, goes crazy. It's so crazy good. Okay, we infect them so that way they can't get any of their HP back. That'll actually help quite a bit. Merlin in the back is a little annoying. I guess I'm just going to have to focus on her this next turn, even though she has a damage cap. Oh, does she have the Tarmiel link on in the back? Because I did not get disabled there. That's a little annoying, I think. Okay. Didn't even kill Merlin yet, which is great. I'm assuming Merlin has the... Yeah, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Okay, well, I mean, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. Can I still kill through that? I doubt it. And I don't have any... I don't have any way to get rid of the Tarmiel link or anything, so... Try it out, see how it goes. Unfortunately, the Milim lost her infect? No, never mind. It's different turn. Or it's the beginning of the turn. Well, I don't know. How did she get all of her HP back? Did not end up killing the Merlin there, which is, I guess, understandable. We still have retrogression on for this turn, so actually works out pretty good for us. He really can't do anything about us at this point, so we need to make sure that we kill off. Oh, and I'm gaining so much damage, like the pierce rate and everything from him being low. He might go kind of hard right here. At least the pierce card will, which is this one. I don't have much good that I can do with the amplify card, so I'm not going to bother. 875 is pretty good. That's 40. I mean damage cap, so I don't get to see it really. Would have liked for that to have went on to Hell, but dude, 1.7. I don't understand. Well, I guess she's getting she's getting that buff from Tyr as well. So that wasn't even a real player. That CC was actually so good. Okay, of course, dude. Why do we keep getting Froudrens? I do actually think that this Tyr works really well going second. So there's definitely some potential there. Let's use the Amplify skill into... Do you have Tarmiel link on? You do. Make sure that we don't double attack with the same character. Okay, 240 with the Amplify with, what was that, four buffs on. Did hit damage cap there, but, I mean, it's not hard to. If he can deal a decent amount of damage to me and pop a retrogression, which I highly doubt, we could do something to retaliate with, but it's not like a huge deal. I just need to get rid of Hell, really, before I do anything crazy. So let's just go ahead and move. And this is the Amplify skill again. I mean, I could go for the kill on her, but then she's going to get ultimate, and then it pops Retrogression back. Let's just make sure that... Let's try to go more for Hell's ultimate than anything. I hate Frowdrins just because I mean, like, it's fine. It's a completely valid way to play, but it just... You have to play a lot differently, which is what I'm not wanting to do. Do get another Rampage card. Obviously, the more damage that they deal to me, that would be better for me to do more damage, but is what it is. Actually, she could end up doing some big damage because she's really low HP. I don't know if we risk that, though. Well, I mean, I guess we can... It doesn't matter because the problem is that I want to make sure that we infect, but it'll kill the Frowdrin, and then it'll cleanse the infect off. I don't know. Hopefully this will get held down to dead. Okay, it does. I didn't even see what the damage number was on that, but I hope it was good. Ah, the targeting there. Should have just triple AoE'd, I guess. Well, I'll get Tyr's ultimate. It's only a 1/6, and it does give him a 5% a 5% increase. Do some damage to me. This lowering my damage dealt is a little annoying because I want to see the damage number, but this could be bad. Oh, okay. Well, that works out. I don't know how strong this shield is going to be, but we'll do it like this. Oh, I should... Why do I have her targeted? Okay, that did break the shield. I needed to target Rimuru here. I forgot she had Retrogression on. Ay, ay, ay. Me misplaying. Annoying teams. Ugh. Okay, she's dealing a good amount of damage to me here. So I am missing a pretty good amount of HP. I have a lot of buffs on. And I have a Rampage card. It would be nice if I had the Amplify card here with all those buffs, but just out of curiosity. Well, they both have that HP related stat increase. What is that even from? I don't know. Oh well, either way. A million. No crit on that either, which is a little unfortunate. This kills, so moving on. Dude, what is up with the Frowdrins? I'm so sick of this. I'm tempted to just quit because I don't want to deal with it. Why is everybody running this Frowdrin comp? Ugh. And I don't have buff. I'm tempted to put Rimuru on just so I can kill Hell. Or, well, I don't even think I'd be able to kill her turn 1. Ah, that's so stupid. What am I gonna do? I'm literally just about to move on because I don't want to deal with this. I don't want you to have to watch this either. It's annoying. I'll play the match out. You guys, I'm not gonna make you all watch this. All right, I swapped to. Interesting setup. I swapped to Rimuru just for the sole fact that I was tired of dealing with some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and infect into... could we... Could we kill Milim turn 1? This is like an old comp too, so I actually don't think this is really all that good. Boom. Pretty good damage. What you got, Tyr? Ah, not quite. Okay. Maybe if I double attacked with Tyr there. Not entirely sure. Okay, the infect I'm not going to hate on just yet because I actually need to be lower HP. Ah, killing Rimuru off. Well, Retrogression though. Plus he gets the attack stack. Could be decent actually. I'm gonna... Ooh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna just go for it because Retrogression already like is pretty good. All right. I mean, hey, That's kind of cool. And we get the what is this even called? Roar of the Battlefield. It's a lot. So going second could be devastating. Obviously, I think the biggest issue would be going up against like Angel teams, just for the fact that Melee Liz can put the stupid shield up. But really, it doesn't sound like it would be too bad. I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I say it's hard for me to go second. It kind of is. That's okay. I mean, with only 3 buffs on, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of interesting. We'll go a couple more. What do we got? Okay. At least it's like a normal-ish team. I do really like this attack buff at the beginning. Really cool. It'll put retrogression on Milim. So let's try to kill Hell if we can. Not entirely sure. I know that, I mean, Rimuru Flood is way worse as far as like damage dealing. I say Flood. His Infect doesn't have Flood on it like Merlin's does, so it's not quite as good in that sense. We do remove the retrogression from her turn 1, which actually gives her attack buffs, which is maybe a little bad, but because we get to go first, I mean, we're still in like a really good spot. Oof, that's a lot of damage. Rimuru just dies really easily. I think we go ahead and try to pop retrogression. I'm gonna do this just because I don't need entirely like that. Pops retrogression on her, and then this should be able to kill off the Milim and the Merlin. Nice. Okay. Oh, I think it actually would have been so good if we would have used the tier buff there, because I'm pretty sure it would have removed retrogression because of him only having one ally on the battlefield, like one enemy on the battlefield for us. Sorry, she's chewing on a little plastic thingy. So we could, since I'm so low on HP and stuff, like he has retrogression on at the moment, so I could try to go for a kill on Nanashi, which shouldn't be very hard. Plus we have type advantage too. Now she's the only one left on the battlefield, so it should remove the buff. It does. Okay, unfortunately that doesn't do that much damage because we don't have a lot of buffs on at the moment, but either way, that's actually still really cool. I like that a lot. That could be like decently useful. The only problem with it is, like, if you're not running Rimuru and you're not removing the retrogression buff that's already on Hell, it's going to be a lot harder to just like be in that position, because if you do a bunch of AoE damage, for example, and then 2 of the enemies have retrogression on, you can't kill one of them. There's two characters on the field you can't get rid of. You can't get rid of the buff because there's 2 characters. This is fighting Arius is hilarious. I'm surprised his bot actually doesn't have higher CC. If you don't know, Arius is my guild leader. I guess we just throw out the card on Hell anyway, because like getting her down and having her be the one that has retrogression is probably the best for us anyway. And I might be able to just go ahead and pop that same scenario. Like we go, well, it really depends on how much damage he deals, but if he uses the Milim combo like he's supposed to, which I don't think he is. Actually, I think he's gonna pop retrogression. Is he gonna pop retrogression on somebody else? He'd have to kill Tyr here, which I don't know. Nah, he doesn't. That's unfortunate. I just don't know if this is gonna do enough to kill everybody. I don't know if this is 40 either. I don't know. This is a gamble. If he would have popped retrogression on Tyr, it would have been insane. Should still work. This should still kill both of those. She's the last one left on the field. We remove the buff, and we kill. Okay. I mean, hey, that's actually pretty sick. if it works out how you want it to, of course. Like if we didn't do enough damage to Merlin there or Milim, for example, like obviously that completely falls through. But then again, I guess that you can just target whoever you want with the single target, and then if they die, it's going to default to hell anyway, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Kind of a cool thought. I don't know. That's pretty much all I have to mess with, to be honest. I don't really have anything else that I want to do with this tier right now. If you have any interesting suggestions, I guess let me know. Obviously, some decent potential with this setup, though. Like, Tyr and Hell together are actually a pretty interesting combo, just because, like, you could run any old character in the third slot, and, like, if they died too early, Retrogression saves them. If they're really low HP, Roar of the Battlefield's going to give them more pierce rate stats, blah, 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 so hopefully they can do some decent damage. Like, there's a lot of potential for the third character, even if they're an older, worse character, to still actually come back and do some decent stuff, which is kind of a cool thought. So, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys later.